Because it's just really satisfying to like feel your teeth.
It's the same compulsion that did, you know, when we were 6, like bite a Nerf football or something.
Yeah.
That was a compulsion for you guys. I just did it because I was mad at my parents.
Except his intelligence is 3, so he just keeps doing it.
I wonder how this feels. Yeah. Huh. Foam. I wonder how this feels. No. Hey, look, foam.
I think it's an anxiety thing. Like it releases anxiety.
I could see that.
Kind of like a scratch board or something.
Yeah. A stress ball for your teeth.
Stress ball for your teeth, aka like a little night guard.
A stress ball for your teeth. Food!
Fat.
Fat.
Is that a new figure?
No.
Oh. Different.
Has a slightly different motif than the other ones.
He did something with his hair.
It is the like
wearing the
bigger
helmet.
version of that one though.
Oh!
Yeah, I found like a little Braddock army.
So technically a day late, but may the force be with you.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
True.
Yeah.
Happy
Everybody
birthday
have-
to my sister.
Oh, it's
Happy
your
birthday.
sister's birthday today?
It is.
And it's my friend's birthday tomorrow.
It's my birthday a week from today.
Ooh!
On Mother's Day, no
On
less.
Sunday.
Ooh!
Are you not going to be here?
Oh, I'll be here.
Okay.
Of course. Why would I
This
miss
is your
it?
birthday party?
Yes, this is my birthday party.
Grandma gets to come back for one session. No combat.
The desserts. Napkins for fingies. More desserts.
Raspberries.
And I gotta get one more thing.
Nobody stops him to take one of the raspberry coated things.
Yeah, the year that I was born, May 12th, actually did fall on Mother's Day, so I was literally born.
Nice.
I'm not trying to one-up you. I was born on my mother's birthday. I was the best gift you could ask for.
Was that what she said?
What? No, it's just intuitively something that I know. The best gift you can ask for is an emergency C-section.
Hey, that was my situation too!
Yes!
Yep.
I only weighed like 5.5 pounds.
And then what?
And then I grew.
Ah.
I literally had a collapsed lung and was suffocating in utero.
Damn it.
Apparently the umbilical cord was around my neck. I wasn't dying yet, but
I was 2 months pregnant.
I was actually pushing up against the umbilical cord because it was longer than it was supposed to be, apparently.
It's not all on you that's longer than it's supposed to be. It's your beard.
You got a problem with
Trim
my
that
beard? Come on, I like it.
No, you rock it. I love it. I just had to subvert the dick joke.
Tacky Phil message saying, I'm gonna one-up all of you. I was born on my own birthday.
Oh! Look at
I don't
you!
believe that took me a second.
Khaki Phil, for that one, you get Banantage on your next roll.
Aw. I want that one.
You get Banantage on your next roll for baby handling.
I think you have regular advantage that time.
Do well. Do not drop the baby. This is a mukbang.
The stream as we all just sit here and eat, sweet desserts.
Happy Cinco de Mayo!
As we have a bunch of Italian desserts.
And Chinese.
Yeah.
You just gonna have to throw this away between sessions so I don't remember about it.
It's now more stress relief.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Physics at work, everyone.
Yeah. Isaac Newton would have had the time of his life here. Like, God. Alright guys, what class do you think Isaac Newton would have played in D&D? Not what class would he have been, what class would he have played?
Barbarian.
Isaac Newton?
Artificers to
Probably like a
barbarian.
multi-class of wizard and artificer.
And I said Mortimer!
I hardly knew him.
There you go.
That's me!
I think he would play barbarian mixed with something completely illogical.
Just a bad multi-class.
like something with
Just
high concentration
barbarian
spells.
sorcerer. Here you go.
And his main stat would be intelligence.
They call that max minning.
They call that.
And that's okay.
Mad
Max Minning is A-okay.
He just
Oh my
wants to
God,
have fun
Miles.
role playing.
Alright, I guess I'll
Just
just
play
be a
the
little
druid. I can finally be the turtle.
cocked.
Oh, who am I thinking of? Yeah, there it is.
Ooh,
Don't talk about yourself though.
Darwin as a
Yeah, right.
Galapagos turtle would be pretty
And
dope.
his name would be Darl's Charm.
Darnell's Charlie.
Multi-class of druid and monk and a druid wild shape into a turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well,
That's too logical. He would just be a turtle. A pet turtle.
Cannot wait to look back and listen to what the hell you guys have been talking about for the last few minutes.
We were having a mukbang.
We're doing a mukbang, and then we're also discussing what class Isaac Newton would play in D&D.
Artificer.
No, it's too
Not-
easy.
Yeah, like not what would he be, what would he play?
Ernest Hemingway would be a barbarian who just has a high int stat. He'd be a barbarian who doesn't have a low int because he gets drunk and he gets into fights.
We're being too
Yeah.
logical here.
Yeah, I agree. Would anybody be mad if I had 2 churros?
Go.
Eat all of them.
I'm gonna be so good.
What was the first one you were talking about? What author?
Newton.
We were talking about Sir Isaac Newton.
Wizard. Invents gravity shift, stuff like that.
I like it.
We're not talking about what he would be. What would he play if he was playing D&D?
Oh, if he was playing D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know, how did he get along with his friends, dude? Was he a cool guy? Maybe he was like a bard and really suave. Or maybe
He's a
he was-
cleric! He's a freaking cleric!
Mark, calm down. We know you have very serious feelings about that.
Jeremy just chokes out on a churro. 10 minutes of stream.
Chokes out on a churro, arguing for clerics.
All right, so before we really get going, I'm sorry that was there. I made these things out of resin.
Oh.
And I'm going to sell most of them, but I know we got some crystal skull tokens that are amongst the crew. So I guess any of the skulls, of which most of these things are, I don't know how many we have. I think we have 3. But if you guys want to pick 3 out of these, and whoever has them, take one.
Nort has one.
Are those the spider or the coins to get?
No,
Or is that
No,
something-
they're
They
like
increase your Arcana.
yeah, they
check.
increase your Arcana checks.
Okay.
I don't have that on.
I don't think I have that.
I
I
just
think
had this
Telani
wicked
might have the
cool,
other
you
one,
know,
honestly.
beard pick.
Yeah, Mort
So
has
there's
one
a-
for sure.
This one's got a cool like pink streak through it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And there's also this like kind of fully pink one too. Then I got a pink raven skull.
I think it would make sense for it to be like this.
Boom, baby!
Boom, baby.
And
I'll be selling the rest of these at the art market. Hopefully.
The Rise ended up clinching their playoff berth.
I just like clinched, and it's just photos of butts.
Yeah. That's true. It was not a great picture.
I think that George Washington would play literally himself. He'd be like, I don't know, fucking fire or something, dude. I don't have time to read this stupid book. Stupid nerds.
Battle Master Fighter.
I came here, I came here because Ben fucking asked me to come, nerd.
champion fight.
Wanted to
Huge
include
champion
him.
fighter.
Oh,
Someone
okay,
make
that
me
one's
my
actually an
character
easy one.
sheet.
Benjamin Franklin would play a bard.
Oh, 100%. He lived as a bard.
Artificer too, a little bit.
I think he barded Artificer. Because bards can be
Bard.
intelligent, but I mean,
But Artifice just
But
cannot
he was
be
a massive
charismatic.
horn dog.
Tesla, I think, would play
Oh.
Artificer. He'd like, oh, I can just do this in
Make
game.
this still
Fantastic!
I just invent all of the shit that I built in real life in game.
Yeah, I can do it now. And for free. All right, so hey, here we are. Hi, thanks, guys.
He makes a gun.
We had a very long intro. Sorry that it took us so long to get going, but we are here.
Come find me now, Edison.
Yeah. Come find me now, Edison.
Sneak it.
That's the game we need to play in D&D. You know, Tesla versus Edison. Choose a side.
We probably honestly have a
I
game
always pick
system in this
Tesla.
basement that would accommodate
Huh?
that.
I
I'm
always
not
pick
kidding.
Tesla.
There's
Yeah.
probably something we can. Oh,
You'd
Tesla,
be overwhelmed
100%.
Tesla.
Edison is the villain of that adventure. Tesla, man, like constricts the adventurers, and then he sends
It's
them off
literally
to get
invention versus capitalism.
Yep.
At the end of the
I
day.
mean, sign me up, cheap. But anyway, here we are in our stream. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. One joke before we get going. Hey, Briggs.
Mm-hmm.
How does a ranger tie his shoes?
Ooh, oh gosh, I don't know.
Pretty good most times.
Oh, so close with a longbow.
Oh, nice. I should have known that.
Nice.
I actually do have a Star Wars joke since
Please, because
May,
it is
May
for-
4th was yesterday. So TJ, why are Jedi terrible at making pancakes?
I don't know, John. Why are Jedi terrible at making pancakes?
They can't flip to the dark side.
Oh, 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 oh. Wait. Thank you, everybody. We'll be here all week.
You can just say you've heard that joke before.
I have. I actually have. I forgot it until you said it, though.
Okay.
As soon as you did the punchline, I'm like, that's right. You guys, I finished our entire notebook. We filled a whole notebook.
Yeah!
It's like the very end, like some villain notes, and then like some life numbers that I don't need to share on screen. But like, just it's the end of the adventure, and then I literally wrote end of book 6, and then I have a whole nother thing for if we survive, what happens. This should not be as bad as the vampires, but I think the last time I said that, I almost killed half the party.
It's gonna be bad in a different way.
It's gonna be good.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna
I
be
feel
good.
like I'm scared.
So anyway, last time, after our with a little bit more ado, the party went to the Midnight Mash at the Blood Bowl Arena after a little bit of an interlude in the city. You guys delivering some stuff.
That's what people do in sports.
Braddock and Cassidy going off to deliver some paperwork. You guys dealt with people at the Snack Nest. But you
really into
went
it.
to the Midnight Mashup. You got Chrisitha, who has kind of been a little elusive since you arrived in the city to come with you. You also met up with Marty.
How you doing, Marty?
Martine, dressed as Haku's tag team partner, who those of you who are fans of the game would know is a rather surly hobgoblin named Toshiro. But they have dominated the World Wrestling Federation.
Runa Wrestling Federation.
The RWF. And you got to see Telani while masked go up against a few people, including who Sirmia noticed was seemingly her sister, one of the contestants, someone she's been searching for since the start of the campaign.
I didn't like her fight. She didn't slam anybody.
She's like your frame, but a little taller.
And
I would
stronger.
slam somebody.
You know what I mean? Honestly, Mort, you would. You'd at least try.
You attack them with your mace.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a bare knuckles fight. Whack! Sir, that's not a lot of
Mort
time.
has a plus
Sorry.
1 to strength. So I don't know what you guys are laughing about.
Telani won and got a exhibition match with Haku, at which point Haku showed some sort of strange technique where his body kind of hulked out and warped, spasming its way into a more powerful form and just slamming Telani halfway across the ring into the wall. Some of you read them lips. And from them lips,
them lips.
the words that came out said, Jesus Lord, English is such a fucking language. Because that
I
still
don't remember that part.
that still technically worked. But from the lips, you read, do you want to learn how to do that? And Telani agreed. At the end of the fight, Haku invited all of you guys backstage with them. And that is where we left off, here in the Blood Bowl Arena.
Who's got my money?
Guys, that is my shortest preamble ever. 4 minutes. Let's give it to me. Thank
Woo!
you. I didn't tangent at all. Let's not
Congratulations.
Let's not expect any sort of like pattern, but that's a good first step. Anyway, the crowd is roaring. Martine is like shaking you, Braddock.
They kiss.
That's Mort's reaction.
Braddock, roll me a charisma check.
Come on, you
A riz
charismatic
roll,
devil.
if you will.
This gift of luck.
Good gift of luck.
I would do Flash of Genius.
Because you
but
guys
this
see
is
Martine
nice.
and Braddock lock eyes in the middle of this, like, she rolled a 2. So, Braddock, you and her just, like, look, and it's like,
I rolled a 2 too.
God, what is the fucking... Is it Mandy Moore? This kiss. It's like, they come in, it's like slow motion, like fireworks and graffiti going off everywhere. Yeah, it's Haku and Telani are like walking slowly. And you guys just turn. You see Martine and Braddock just like.
Ron grabs Mort's head and just like holds it so he can't turn. Like, watch this.
I knew they were talking. I already knew they were talking. I thought it wasn't a secret.
It is. It's not like the crowd is. It is. Anyone who happens to maybe have a passive perception of, let's say, 14 or higher, just sort of notices this is going on. How you react to that is up to you, but people are going nuts. Like Sirmia, one of the
I'm rolling on the floor
They
because
must
I
be
won
really
money.
excited about the sport.
Where's that bucket?
So, as you guys know, you were invited backwards. Haku and Telani are literally making their way towards you, and you see Haku is actually not making eye contact with any of you, though you would definitely notice him approaching with your friend.
I do notice,
But
I'm not
Cagnit,
interested.
or not Cagnit, sorry. Well, those some of you knew. But the Goliath wrestler is meeting eyes with the small gnome gentleman who's sitting next to all of you. And he immediately starts talking to him. Telani comes over, takes, her mask off. Oh, hi, guys! Just bruised blood, like, fucking everywhere. She's like, Oh, that was fucking crazy, yeah?
I give
You got-
Telani a big...
A tooth.
You got your face like
I'm keeping
punched
that.
in.
How cool when you signs this?
I give Telani a big hug with my one arm and also cast Cure Wounds.
That feels very good. Hold on, just hug me a little longer, friend. Thank you.
Does Haku sign it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then I will put it back in her
Ron's
mouth.
running off to the merch
And he
stand to get
hands it into her mouth.
championship belts for Braddock and Ron. We're gonna go get them signed by Haku.
I need everyone to hear that for a second. So she asks Haku to sign the tooth. He signs it, and then
And then Surmia puts it back in her mouth and uses healing hands to reconnect it to the root.
Liz, I hope you or Phil are watching because that's canon, and you now have a Haku signed tooth. Let's say it's one of your incisors, so anytime you try to bite somebody, it says Tama Haku, just like
That's
Cassidy asked Haku to sign his armor.
In my head, you're dressed up, and then you pull like the shirt open to the armor underneath. Just the way that it like works.
I never realized that he had, like, nipple armor. That's weird.
Yeah. Very
It's so
atomically
weird.
correct.
It changes from adventure to adventure, but every once in a while you're like, "Oh, it's a nipple armor."
Are you
adventure."
casting
It's like Batman-
prestidigitation
the-
on them every day?
Don't
To
feel
change
bad.
their
Hey,
color?
listen, iconically, my most powerful and favorite character I've
No,
ever
he just
created
has
was a
the, like,
paladin who wore
shape-shifting-
bikini nipple armor, and he was the best big bear that you could ever hope to meet. God, I loved Orin. I hope to bring him back. Oh, I love him so much. Anyway, so Cagnet kind of gestures to you guys, and Haku like leans over, and he again, the wall just like this to him, to you guys, which to the rest of you is like a full sporting arena. Like, yeah, half wall. This dude is, he was like 7.5 feet, right?
Braddock and Martine separate.
Yeah.
Wow, that was loud.
That was a full 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, he's like kind of.
You guys had a good
But
seal
goes,
going on that.
Braddock immediately has just a handful of merchandise at a bed.
Hey, calm down. So, you don't know this one, huh?
Yeah, she-
Yep, she's
Yes,
Not
sir,
about-
Mr. Haku, sir.
she's a fellow adventurer in our group.
Yeah, good job, Telani. I'm gonna go get my money.
Yeah, duh.
No. I get it. I get it more than you think.
He does.
And he kind of looks
He
to
does.
Cagnet,
Cared about money.
and the gnome nods his head, and he goes,
No, none.
"All of y'all who are with her are invited back to the locker room.
Slay
I
Ring
guess
get drunk.
you can meet any of the fighters there, including myself. But if we can have like a bit to shower and whatnot, maybe meet us in a half hour or so back there. If you just want to give your names to my associate here and the gnome. There's a,
You have my face.
what's his last name? Cagnet. That's his first. That's his last name. Something Cagnet. I just remember. I called him that forever.
I only remember that kind of
But he goes,
You can just refer to me as Cagnet. I'm so old I don't fucking remember the rest of it, to be honest with you.
he's an old gnome, and you know gnomes are long. Yeah, he's older than that. He's probably like 650. He's been here a very long time. If he's
How long do gnome druids live?
for like 1,000 years. If you
It's
met,
gotta be more than that, because
oh, is it a 10th? Oh, so they probably live to be like 1,600, probably 2,000 years.
what is the...
So there are probably some gnome druids that have been around at the time of the Sundering. That's cool to think about. I've never thought of that before.
But Cagnet says, if you would please just write your names on this ledger and they will, thank you, yes, allow you in. But if you have anything to take care of, please, any snacks you may want.
Yeah,
A
I'm gonna...
turkey leg for the junior over here.
Haku kind of gives them the.
I go
People's
get my
eyebrow.
money and buy all the
I have a
soft
feeling
pretzels.
Braddock signed his as like Braddock in quotations, Haku's #1 fan.
Absolutely. And Haku's like, while he's kind of like talking to Telani,
He's gonna get into a fight with someone.
and he goes, Tausi's not going to be happy, but we'll see you soon. And they kind of, he picks literally just like a baby, even smaller.
Like this.
Yeah, dude, it's like this size, almost like to
Meowth
to
and
scale.
Meowth.
Oh, here I
No,
go.
me too, Meowth. Like just picks Kagnet up and puts him down, and then he just starts like with his cane.
By the
walking.
head.
I like to think that Kaga made that exact face.
I think I know it. It's canon now. Yep. And he just kind of scuttles along next
He's
to
like
Haku.
walking and he picks him up and he's still walking.
Yeah. Right.
In mid
Some real Looney Tunes antics here.
You guys have about a half hour to kill.
I go
It's a full festival out there. I should mention. It's not just like there's food stands. There's other things to do. There's still a hullabaloo. Like it hasn't just all cleared out and died down back to like a crime-ridden second ring, the black market. But soon.
I go and collect my winnings and then I buy out all of their soft pretzels.
Yeah.
Ron like runs
Can I
into
have
the
a
ring
turkey
and
bite?
You make 500 gold.
Ron
Yeehaw.
tries to run into the ring. He's like, "This is so cool."
I
Immediately gets tackled by someone.
how much to buy all of the beer?
All
Yeah, one of the bartenders is like, "What the hell do you mean all the beer?
All of the beer that you have so that
Like just
everybody
me?
can
Because we're
drink.
not. I can't like tell Philip
I'm
over
not
there
gonna
and sell
drink
his
it
fucking
all.
beer.
It's just for everybody to drink.
Haku, did you
free.
bring your bone down?
Hey, you just want to buy drinks for the night for whoever comes by?
How much is all the beer?
At my stand, it put you back about maybe 200 gold from what I'd sell for these caskets back here. But hey, if you want to put it down, free drinks for anybody who comes up.
Slay.
Does that mean you do it?
Yeah. And then I proceed to get shit faced.
He literally does not believe you as you're saying this. He's like, "Oh yeah, this." Like you can see him like trying to take it in.
Hey,
But he's like, yeah,
everybody!
like 200 gold.
She's
Put down
got a
200
bottle.
gold. Because you got to imagine, like a stein of beer is only like a silver.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 silver if it's really good. Like a gold, you're paying for like top shelf liquor.
How
That's
much-
fucking
how much-
ludicrous amount.
How,
So,
how much do the casks weigh?
oh gosh, probably 200 pounds each, and there's 5 of them.
27 to lift one up and start chugging it.
You know what? He's like,
Wait, Zermia!
she fucking earned it.
Remember last time?
He's like, wait, what do you mean last time?
We can't talk about that.
Oh,
Well,
One of our friends
while that's
died again.
going on, Cassidy is going to go around to the different merchants and vendors and start handing out a business card because Cassidy Morium's Wonder Emporium in the hopes of being able to expand his business.
all right. You're gonna set up a quick shot. Could you roll me a persuasion check while you're out here?
Of course.
S'il vous plaît, sir.
Natural 20.
Braddock, is there anything special that you want to do during this interlude that you have a half hour?
You say there's like a full festival going on and whatnot? There's like a Ferris wheel or something.
There is indeed a Ferris wheel. It is being run by some kobolds.
Actually, where else would they be? We're a tab up. Actually, hold on. Is there just like a nice place overlooking the ocean, too?
You're like, the ocean is like, you gotta walk like 5 minutes that way. It's you gotta just kind of leave the black market and the fucking ocean. It's literally outside the doors. And then it's like the docks to the right, but I want you to imagine the kind of like, it kind of anime-esque, like neon, like Neo-Tokyo-esque kind of glimmer to everything. Mm-hmm. It's not so tight and like compact, but it has that just sort of general magical haze about it.
Okay.
Because this is my perfect city, and it gets to look how I want.
You
it
might
to
be
look.
able to see it from the top of
Not,
the Ferris wheel.
we've dealt with shit cities so far. I've been waiting for this place in session 1.
Yeah, I'll go for the walk. And hey, Martine, you want to go for a walk while we wait for everything?
If you don't mind me cleaning up real quick, I don't want to.
I mean, you look great.
Oh.
You're a good tag partner.
Huh?
All right, let's go.
Yep. 'Cause, 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 'cause No, I don't know if you're focusing on me first. Or
You want to sell? Is there anything else that you guys want? You were looking for Sirmia. You were following her.
Yeah, I think I'm also getting.
Little drink.
Yeah, I'm getting a little drink. I'm gonna try to find a turkey leg, and I'm gonna make sure that Sirmia does not die of alcohol poisoning.
Some of
I'm getting my money's worth. Okay.
some.
I pick up another cast.
You will die.
Sirmia drinking. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
And then 3.
So Sirmia, it's like I said, it's like a heavy cast,
It's like-
girl,
it's
and you
like-
set it down.
Give
You
my
hear
money's
her like more. You find her, and right as you walk up, she lets out a cartoonish belch, just like you know, another, and like he's like. Fuck it, you know what? Because people are buying, like coming around. He's getting business, just people watching her. People, you know, he's making tips because of the entertainment, and there's a crowd. Like, it took you so far to get because you knew where she was. More, you had to push through people just to get there. She uncorks it, picks up the second one, and boom, and it barely like drips a little, but she has like the anime like wide kind of squiggly smile and like the
think it's a
super
10 total.
blushed cheese, the cheese cheeks. But you know this, and they're like, oh, and they're like, you know, but then the bartender goes, hey, 3 silver for anyone that wants a drink from the champ's barrel, and people are like, 3 silver, I'll pay a gold, and he's like.
I cast Gentle Repose on Sirmia.
I'm snoring.
Yeah, just make sure.
I
Gentle
stop snoring when you cast.
And make sure you don't have the hangover in the morning. It's a ritual spell, so that's 10 of the minutes that I spend.
That's hilarious. You're literally being crowded, and you're just like sitting there, like with like chalk on her back, just like writing out the ritual.
Yeah.
I'm just
I tap it with the foam finger.
This is just the prequel to the party. I cast foam finger of death.
The finger poke of doom.
So Cassidy, I was looking for another D10. I don't know why I don't have another D10.
You
Where's
need
my bag? It's underneath my cleaning supplies.
The table feels like it has fallen.
I gotta not put weight on it like that. I gotta fix the legs a little bit too. All right,
Speaking of people who need fixing legs,
Cassidy. Throughout the night, you make about 280 gold in the half hour. You've got a decent amount of not inexpensive magical items, but they're not pricey. But you know, you're in the second ring of the black market, so de facto, there's people who have a little bit more coin to throw around. So they're like, oh, Cloak of Manta, or you know, oh, is this a Helm of Enlightenment, or whatever it might be, and so they're like, you know, oh, this, that.
This is a
there's,
gun.
there's a tough hang.
I'll take it.
Free revolver with every purchase.
So hang on, what do you have? What do you have in your
free bucket of ammunition with purchase.
I haven't.
Everybody needs a bag.
I
of
haven't
bullets.
really updated it, but I was thinking that, like, because since I left my hometown, I was just like leaving my mom in charge of the shop.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
But I was planning on like switching out the last time I was in Amberwood because I still have that mobile cart that I bring around with me.
You can always try to sell the adventuring stuff you guys have too that no one's using for extra party gold, or just your gold if you don't want to tell anybody about it. Fuck you guys.
Oh man.
All right. So Cassidy, you make a sale. 280 gold. They buy some of your minor stuff. And then you got one guy who comes through.
You slept with my wife.
Oh my god, that would be so funny because it's nighttime! Oh my god! Let's roll the fairy dice. Let's see if that happens.
Here we go.
Alright, we're gonna do a
Naturally.
50-50, so 11 and up. It doesn't happen, 10 or lower. It's someone is like, you!
6.
Cassidy,
Now
you
roll
make
again
this
to
sale.
see if it was one of the wrestlers.
It also notably knocked out Telani. He hit the Telani mini.
Oh,
7.
no. It's the.
Oh no.
The tie-up dwarf.
I was gonna say, I was trying to think it's either the wolfman or the dwarf. This very kind of just like spiky-haired, bruised up, beat up. You don't even see him. You see the people being pushed out of the way, and pushes through. And it's like,
You slept with my wife. I wouldn't forget that mug anywhere, you.
Well, I am terribly sorry.
Oh, you're terribly sorry, are
Still
you?
married?
Did you just fall into her? What's going on? Like, what the hell?
Well, okay,
You're
well,
just really attracted to him.
Fell in repeatedly.
I will admit, I was a completely different person back then. It was one of many mistakes that I made that I wish that I could take back, but I am a different person now, and I hope that there's some way that I can make it up to you.
Kill him! I am going to punch your fucking face in, man!
I
Fine!
would not recommend that.
Oh, why? Mr. Tough Guy, you can sleep with somebody's wife, you can handle yourself in a fight, I guess you should be able to back it up.
And then I just ignite the lightning launcher and just say, oh, trust me, I can. You do not want to do this, Buster.
That's it!
and he roll initiative.
Oh.
I start making bets. I think the dwarf's gonna win.
That is going to be a 17 on the initiative.
Right.
You got a 19. It doesn't really matter. It's just a two-person thing. All right. He is going to. Sorry. Thank you for that. He's going to wind up, and you see this, like, his face gets, like, red and these veins pop.
Aren't we supposed to be not causing trouble?
I didn't. I wasn't
You definitely
trying
escalated it.
to. I was hoping that would cause an intimidation check on my part, but apparently not.
This guy's also a fighter.
He's a wrestler with low intelligence. Of course, he's gonna choose fight.
I think even if it worked, I think he would just still have fought you.
But before we actually start the battle, can I yell out, guards?
Ron runs
Solve it yourself!
When you
I'm
say
busy.
guards in that city, so hold on.
Yeah,
you're
Next
turning
your turn. Next
whole
your turn.
crowd against you.
Okay, so
Does
hold
he
on.
see the deputy badge that I'm wearing on my armor?
You're the guards.
I am.
The question is, does he care?
Also,
I got it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Also
I'm not
the-
grabbing into
the
there.
town guards probably in the black market.
I'll
It's
do
probably
it.
the black market guards.
Ron
And the
runs
black
up
market
when all
guards
of this
care
is going on,
less.
pulls a microphone out of nowhere and starts announcing, like, in this corner.
Who are you betting on?
All right.
I got money on cash.
So
In this
That's
corner,
fine.
we have the armored adulterer versus.
Corngel Silvermoon 100% like flies down his little thing. And here we have it in encore, folks.
Oh my.
Somehow Survey and
The
Corin
beaten
have
berserker
already-
versus the
picking out the bets.
aggressive adulterer.
Ex-adulterer.
That is to be seen, sir, here in the ring.
That's right, the ex-adulterer.
I like this one.
This is more entertaining than the.
I blame
the
you for
shows on
giving
my
me the
tablets.
idea, TJ.
All right. Does a hold on? Let me make sure I read how this works correctly. Oh
Is he the rest of the class?
no, he's a barbarian.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, rage.
Well, he should be a multi.
I would
Barbarian
like to
wrestler.
rage. Rage.
Would a barbarian
Make me a
wrestler-
Constitution saving throw.
I
Oh
don't see why
boy.
not. There are a lot of wrestlers with anger issues.
It depends
Look
on
at
if,
Ric
like,
Flair.
That
He
is
just got
going
arrested
to
again,
be
apparently.
a 22.
Wrestlers don't.
All
need
right,
concentration.
you see him like rage out, and then it like almost glows and focuses in his chest and shoots this like beam of energy out. And
Wild
you
magic.
move out of the way as it blasts past you. And you see it like hit like a pigeon on like one of the roofs.
Did I just
and-
roll in that 20?
Oh, you did. So now he's going to swing through with his fist.
Real nice, Cassidy. You scooped some guy's wife, and now that random pigeon just got killed.
That sucks so much.
It hits or it crits.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, okay.
As a barbarian. you would-
So does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit.
Okay, so the fist comes, and you're kind of expecting, like, okay, it's a fist. But you had done some training with Grailmore, and he hits, and you're like, oh, this guy knows how to fight with his hands. And you feel the armor, like,
Well, I mean,
How
it's,
do you dent at a man team?
I
my
know,
God?
right?
That's a punch.
Or maybe the force is just going through.
Hey, check out that guy. He could really throw a punch over there.
shut up, Miles. That is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage. Magical bludgeoning damage, I don't know if that matters.
Well, I mean, if it's bludgeoning damage, then I get to reduce it by my con mod.
Okay.
So that would be -5. So that is a 7. 7.
Alright. Miles, shut up. That's probably gonna miss. What's your AC?
21.
That misses. Okay, yeah.
Anyone?
We're at 16. Or was I just looking? Here we go. That's what I need. Okay, Cassidy, it is your turn.
All right. Well, let's just take a... Where is it?
shit.
Dang it, it has to be willing. I was going to cast Catnap on him to make him fall asleep for 10 minutes, but it has to be a willing creature, so that's not going to work.
Sorry, you take 3
I would
more
invalidate
damage. I forgot to add that.
So, what,
3 extra, so 10 damage altogether.
okay.
That came
Well,
through.
Well, if it was...
It was 12 minus your con, so was that 5?
Well, it was 7, but if it was... You said 12, but then if there was 3 more, then it would be 15 altogether.
So 10.
Yep, you're right. So... Okay.
I want a pretzel.
So,
The
he...
crowd is roaring right now. They're like, yeah!
You're
Yeah!
running the song.
Fuck him up! Say what?
Okay, so
There's a
he's-
chorus there for some reason.
He's
Who brought
going...
the kids' chorus
He's going to attack with his lightning launcher.
into the crowd.
Well, just at him,
Children
and
are
plus,
singing the
because of
Sephiroth
my
theme.
feet, he doesn't suffer disadvantage at close quarters range. I'm going to use weapon specialization to give myself advantage for that attack.
You trying to kill this guy?
Better. That is... This is non-lethal damage, obviously.
You're shooting lightning at him, and it's lethal damage.
My lightning gun is non-lethal.
I highly doubt that this is going to kill him, though.
Oh, that's true, but it's still
He's
hurting.
also already injured.
Okay, can I do like investigation or perception to try and gauge like how much,
How close he's to
how
death?
close he? Yeah.
Sure, roll me a medicine.
Oh my
This was a
God.
regular guy.
This is nighttime, Cassidy, right?
This is nighttime, Cassidy. Yes. Medicine.
15 plus.
I am
Negative
so
2.
excited.
15.
To hit? That misses.
Oh, no, a 15 for the medicine check.
Oh, I don't know. He's got some bruises, but you're not sure, like, because you know bruises won't make necessarily, like, curing spells won't necessarily make bruises go away. You can see that there's some bandages with blood coming through, but you don't know if that blood is dried and there's a healed wound under that or not. But you can see that he does seem to have damage about him.
To hit, that would have been a 24.
That hits.
And that is going to be 12 lightning damage.
Can't wait for Cassie to kill a man, get arrested.
Hey,
How is
Well, I'm a
why don't you
deputy.
take it back, Parker?
how is he looking right now?
Oh, so you
Oh,
think you're
he looks
above the
fine.
law,
He
huh?
looks pissed off as you blast the lightning launcher at him. He's like,
Oh, okay. All right, okay. You could have just let me beat the shit out of you. But you had to...
Hey, I'm defending myself.
You had to chit-chat. Oh, you were threatening me first, pal. You had to
no.
chit-chat your fucking mouth. And now you had to be a smartass. And now it's my turn.
Wow, hold on, extra attack.
all right, go for it, as he starts to charge at you.
Jim, don't do it. I still have feelings for him.
That's probably going to miss a 16.
That misses.
He told me he
As you
loved
blast
me.
it, he's like dodging, and he comes at you, and he is going to...
He told me he was going to
I
take
still
me
got
away
bonus
from
action.
here.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I am going to
We were gonna
cast.
We
Are there
were gonna
anybody else?
explore the Runa.
Is there anybody else near me besides him?
I
Like
mean,
this
you're in like a
crowd.
10-foot ring.
He said
Okay.
he introduced me to his mama.
you're
and
So
I
around
never
literally
would.
the ring is people.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like we're in the crowd and people got out of the wake.
Oh, honey.
Is there
Ron's just,
anybody
like,
else
sitting
within
there like,
5
oh,
feet of
honey.
me besides him?
Yeah.
Sweet,
Okay,
you
then
sweet
I'm
summer
not
child.
going to do that. Then I will just attack him with firebolts. Then,
This is a street brawl.
hey, I am giving him. I was giving him a chance to walk away, and that is going to be 19 to hit.
This is
That misses.
Ooh,
how
okay.
Cassidy dies.
And I need you to roll me a
Getting
percentage
piled
dice,
for-
Cassidy,
Of
as you are
course.
blasting off these spells in a ring of people.
My child!
Well, I mean, I guess actually, given how I talked about this event,
A direct dice.
yeah, we'll see how he...
64.
All right, you're good for now. But barely, as you like blast and it just like goes through a hole in the crowd and they're like, whoa! Ah! As like they start like
Braddock and
swinging over.
Martine are walking outside. Hey, I wonder what's
The only
happening
reason they
over
don't
there.
mind is because they're all shit-faced from the stand.
All right,
Sir, I would rather not fight you. Could we please just...
I think
You're the one who started it.
Cassidy,
Second
shut up and fight.
Forged
We
your
got
weapon at
good
him. What
money
did you
on
think
this
was gonna
fight.
happen?
all right.
What?
Gotta defend your honor.
We got good money on this fight. Hit him.
Kick his ass, you guys.
As this is going on, the camera like shoots up as you guys like just like rush at each other, and people are like, and the camera like shoots up with the sound and comes back down on Braddock and Martine as you guys are walking along.
Ooh, nice cut.
Wow, look at the lightning. I
change
wonder
this
what's
tone.
happening over there.
To like
You don't like the
Meanwhile,
haunting
just-
chorus music?
Meanwhile,
Animal
just out the
Crossing.
block.
Oh, look, the kids are singing. That's ominous.
This is the night.
Why are they singing Latin backwards?
The,
I love that song.
Ooga,
choir,
ooga, ooga,
It's the
ooga.
remix.
a choir had just appeared out of nowhere and started singing the Duel of Fates when the fight started.
Here we go. It's a little more whimsical.
walk with winds.
It's Braddock, as you walk out of the market, again, you guys have the Goblin Luck coins, they're good for the night. Because of the event, you might have to get some new ones if you go back in, but you started to learn that they might have been in such short supply because of the event, so getting them after tonight might be a little bit easier if you guys stay in the city, or if you come back, regardless. But, you know, they let out, they wave you back, they kind of give you the nod. As you guys head out, and you can see again, as I mentioned, it's like neon and phosphorescent lights just all the way down, and then the ocean. The moon. One. Okay, so there's a few moons. They are moons. One is Luna, or I think I might have renamed it Mayun. I can't remember. But the main moon is basically like our moon. The goddess Mayun is said to live there or be connected to it in some way. It's the symbol with which they pray to for the goddess herself. Also Ishis because of the moon and waters.
Is one of them an egg? Never watched Doctor Who.
Oh no, I have to watch that.
You have a rabbit.
There's a rabbit in the moon. I think I put that in the book.
And the devil's in the middle of the
There's
planet.
two other smaller moons that are called the Shattered Twins. There's different myths from every part of the world about where they came from, but they're two kind of like broken moons who have a little mini gravity that keeps all their shattered pieces close to them, but there's a green one and a red one. And they're all, like, bright on the moon tonight. So it is like, you walked out and you're like, you know, oh, it was a little overcast, but I don't know.
Real nice.
Perfect. It's like, you walk out and it's one of those, oh, that's right, we're not in the Lubra. It was one of those, and you can just see the ocean. Clouds off in the distance. Maybe a storm before morning. Being a shipman and an outdoorsman that you are, but not for a good
Rain
few. Yep, you can smell it on the air. It's kind of like one of those weird warm autumn nights, you know, kind of like right towards the end of October for us, where there's still like that weird little heat wave before it just becomes winter, well before it's supposed to be winter. And that's the setting.
Hey, Martine, how'd you like the matches? It was a lot of. I can't believe we finally saw Haku in action. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I remember one of our first dates was going to one of the RWFs, you know, over in Baylakar. But we talked about Haku, but that was wonderful. That was so much fucking fun. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine to, you know, feel free to express, you know, how you feel. You know, it's been really nice catching back up after, you know, even though we've been on this adventure, you know, now with, you know, kind of us freeing up in our lives again, we can see each other and be around each other again. It's been nice.
It has been nice.
And you know, I've been thinking about a few things. Yeah, you know, I've been out on this adventure, and you know, I've seen a lot of things, I've had a lot of, you know, new experiences. You know, a pipe getting put through your colon's a wake-up call.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
You told me in quite exquisite detail.
Yeah, it hurt. But it's also, you know, it opens your eyes a lot of things.
And your colon.
Yeah. It's the best high colonic you could ever get.
I couldn't help myself.
Neither could Sunny.
But I understand. She laughs at that too. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
No, it's fine. I always like hearing you laugh. It's always been nice. But you know, going around doing these things, it's, you know, it's made me think. You know.
A boatsman has started to play, like, on the accordion, like a squeeze box, just sort of in the resonant distance, seeing the scene that's going on. Yep, exactly. I've got my squeeze box right up there, actually, in that black case right there. I can't really, I can just play little jigglers, I can't play, like, actual songs.
Yeah, turns
So we won't do that right now. Yeah, we're not going to turn this into a bouncy little thing.
But, you know, it's made me think, you know, we've always had a lot of fun, and you've always been, you know, like Haku's partner, always a reliable partner, and you've always been there, and you take care of people, and it's always nice to see, and, you know, I like being around it, and it's something I'd like to have around more often, and come home to, and I guess what I'm wondering
As you're saying this, the squeeze box guy is like,
And Braddock will pull out the thing and also get down.
and she's like, but she's in like the red hobgoblin like face paint.
I'm still in the full.
Yes, it's like there's somebody off in the distance like, oh my god, is that Haku proposing to Shiro?
on that, Ron immediately like
Newspaper is just
she's like, and she goes, yes, and they're like, she said yes, Toshiro said yes, and people are like, wait, what? And there's like a small crowd. This is like on the far docks. This is like 100 feet away, but with the moon and everything, it's.
Yeah. So,
She's like, oh, she sees the people. Should we go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's. I think it's been time. We should go talk to Haku. Let's go talk to Haku.
Yeah.
Should I wear this? Should I not wear this? Should I put it away? Should I hide it?
You could wear it.
I think I'll wear it.
Feel free.
I'll give her a kiss. And
Morsq just goes,
It's weird binoculars
Ron-
developed right here.
Ron like went into vulpine form and is like weaving his way through everyone trying to get over there and see.
Ron, you have 100% were like on the docks watching. There's like rats. There's weird little magical creatures that are all just like skittering around. Nobody thinks of
Amari
fox
was
in the
like-
city. Yeah, Amari. But as a water one, he kind of like splooshes down into the water, so he's practically unseeable. Like if he just sits still. So
That's
you
where he
see
blended in. Unlike earlier when I got it, he
Yep.
was standing out. Now he's perfectly in the water.
You can't even more than a crocodile. Yeah, just the eyes catch a little bit of moonlight every now and then.
Runs back, gets you.
So you see it happen. Mare sees it happen. Sirmia, you kind of like snap to as Mort has finished casting a ritual. You feel a little woozy, but not like super drunk like you were expecting.
Oh, time to get drunk.
People are
Oh my
like
God.
people are like super. You feel sick, but you don't feel like drunk. I guess I should say.
That's bad. That's
I can
really
handle
bad.
it. I can handle it.
That's
The
not
crowd's
true.
cheering as they hand Sirmia a drink, and they're like, "Sorry, you got to pay for anything else." People have
Cleared out.
practically cleared me out in the time that you've been out. We got half a
Yeah.
casket left.
Yeah,
There's
you
some
were-
other people you could try and buy out though if you want.
You were asleep for 18 minutes, which was most of the time that we had, so we had
Cassidy's been in a fight this whole time.
Sirmia, somehow in your passed out hand, there's like 50 gold pieces that have like found themselves.
Mort takes up.
How could you, Mort? This is my money.
This is the dynamic that we need more of.
I earned it.
That's my fee now. We have to go. Mort puts it in his pocket and grabs your arm and starts walking away.
I try to arm wrestle you.
yeah, Mort loses.
I punch you in your socket.
Oh God!
Jesus, take it.
He's like, "Oh Jesus, have the rest of the casket while you go, please."
We're just chucking
And he's like, "Sorry, folks, we're closed for the night." And they're like, "Oh," but they're like cheering you on as you're like, it's clearly about time, and you can see there's another
I carry
crowd.
the casket in one arm and Mort in the other.
Cassidy and the wrestler just.
I was gonna say it literally comes
I
back.
nonchalantly
Cassidy.
pass the fight.
You realize after you hit the first bystander like in the face with a firebolt, and they had like the thing on their face, you and him were like just fists. Like he stopped doing his weird. Sorry, he stopped doing his weird barbarian shit, and you guys were just punching the fuck out of each other.
Well, because Cassidy is realizing that casting all these spells is not good for the bystanders, would it be all right with you? Normally, in the rules, I can't do this, but as a bonus action, could I switch my armor out from the Infiltrator to the Guardian armor so that it switches to
Normally, if you can, I'd say no.
so that I could switch to actually just doing
Or you
like
could
fist
just
damage.
use your fist.
I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
think he's
but my
giving,
fists don't do that.
I don't
much
think he's
damage.
giving you a
Oh,
chance.
dang,
Like
maybe
it's kind of
you
one of
should
those
fist
things.
fight.
It's kind of one of those things where he caught you off guard.
shouldn't
And he's
sleep
one of
with
the,
a
he's like
guy's
like a
wife.
little badger. He just keeps coming at you. Like every time you're like, okay, switch, fucking switch, get away from me. He keeps like, and it's hard to like complete.
What
the
do you
action.
think this is a cartoon? I'm
Yeah,
just
what do
gonna
you-
let you do this?
Yeah, the two of you like just it's cartoonish at the end. You
Please,
guys
sir,
are like,
I don't want to do this.
and it's just like
Ted.
one eye swollen, the other like you guys are like cartoonishly missing a tooth, and you both just oh fucking, and he comes to push, and as he goes to punch you, Cassie, you feel yourself get lifted up as Haku has picked you up by the armor, and he totally whiffs because you go out of his punch range from where you were. He was going right for your nose, and Haku just picks you up, and he was like, "We were wondering where the hell you were. Everybody was waiting for this VIP visit, but getting the party started early, huh?
Not intentionally.
You'll fit right in." He slaps. It hurts more than any fucking punch. Yeah, exactly.
And there goes half your HP.
Oh, sorry.
30
Still in
damage.
fighter mode. Anyway, let's go. And he like
Haku uses his healing hands.
The healing
Gives you a
pin
spit shot.
hand.
And Killia's like,
Slap him.
And then I'm just floating there with my boots of flying and just like trying to take it all in the air, like, whew, okay. And
He's trying to look through one eye, and he's like,
okay,
gives you a shake, and he's like,
and I cast Cure Wounds on him.
oh shit. Good fucking sport, this guy. Good. The Exodulter, everybody!
How dare someone be more drunk than me?
You should try fist fighting. It's a way better high, baby.
Right now?
The endorphins. Not right now. I gotta go to the.
Now they
he's
get
like a tooth. He's like,
If you keep drinking, maybe yeah, right now.
these two now get into a drinking competition.
right, he dies. Eventually, we'll take a break there as you guys kind of like group argue to the commercial break on your way to the VIP room. We'll jump back up there after we take a quick bio break. And I grab my other drink that I have.
Did Saoirse succeed her stealth check on you?
Is she here?
She was watching for like 10 minutes.
Oh shit! Wow, good for her. I was in it. Sorry.
I heard somebody say, "Can you hear me?" So I'm assuming
Oh,
it
that's
was-
on my deaf side, so no, I couldn't hear her.
Uh,
Anyway, we'll be back. People have just been
I
watching.
just saw her
food.
little eye
Just
poking
food.
through like a hole in the drapes.
Into the side.
Perfect.
So funny.
What that me doing here? All right, and
And then the bass
welcome
drops.
back, everybody. As we open our adventure back up at the VIP room.
Everybody
not the VIP
dies.
room.
We
Sorry.
all care.
I guess it's the VIP treatment in the locker room. You guys are given a.
Smells like sweat in here.
Yeah, it smells like sweat. I'm sure they've actually prestidigitated a nice.
Sweat,
Smell.
alcohol,
And prestidigitation.
They made it reek more.
sweat,
Yeah.
alcohol, and Axe body spray.
I imagine prestidigitation smells like Febreze or something.
Yeah, but the purple Febreze.
Fresh cut grass.
Or those aerosol cans that are like.
If it smelled like fresh cut grass, I would love that. I'd prestidigitate all day. Fresh cut grass. I love
Like
it.
a spring morning.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Critical Role's fresh cut grass.
I
know.
So. Trash. Sorry, baby, I didn't mean it. Before you guys is Tamahaku icing. He's an ice bath the size of like the smallest room on the ship.
Oh, I want to take an ice bath.
You guys could convince Julian or Lordio to put one on the ship.
There's not one in here.
Are we
They
supposed to
could
get?
probably fill one up for you if you
Are we
wanted.
supposed to get in with you?
Oh,
sir.
jeez. No, Aetius, don't get the fuck you talking about in here.
I don't know. I haven't done this before.
Done what? Talk to somebody? Who? Cagner, where the hell did you find these people? All right, they're friends of the Lion Lady.
Me?
Hey, do you want an ice bath? Did he break? Did I break him? Do you want an ice bath? You seemed really excited about one of these things.
I'm drinking.
Sorry, I turned him into a Brooklyn guy for a second.
Yeah, give me an ice
All right,
bath.
who the fuck wants an ice bath and will get an ice bath?
I
for
think
these
I
people?
do.
Give me 12 ice baths.
Whoa, okay, one.
Yeah, I'll take
I know a
one.
cat that you would get along with really well.
Is it Telani?
I mean, maybe. Do they know each other?
Yeah, they've known each other forever, as far as I know.
Well, I guess that's what they call one of those two-way entendres. Anyway,
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I graduated high school though.
you don't say.
I appreciate you.
Tausi! And as he like yells that, you guys hear like a and just like a giant fucking bottle of alcohol just congs him in the side of the head and in the
I try to
doorway.
grab it.
You guys see, you can catch it off of his head, but it's pinpoint. Like
Oh, it's like
Kong
backwarded.
flips over,
Okay, I'll try.
and then
That's gonna be 13 on the dexterity check.
oh yeah, you
If it's
kind
a
of.
sleight of hand, then it would be a 17.
I'll give it a sleight of hand. That makes sense to me. If it's a check, it's a skill check, sleight of hand, because you're trying to catch a thing, not a person. Yeah, you totally like kind of catch the wide side of
Okay.
the.
What kind of alcohol is it?
It looks like it's it's one of those like large. I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like those large bottle, small batch beers, like high alcohol content beers that are like in the bottles this big.
It's like-
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
In his hand, it looks like a normal
Time to
beer bottle,
drink.
but it's just still high alcohol
I'm just gonna
content.
take a taste.
Gold.
And you can see who threw it is over across in the doorway, an actual red dwarf, hair pulled back, dressed
me.
rather business like. She's got like you can tell the way that her body is. She's clearly the one who just threw it. She stands up. She speaks with a Tabalan accent, which you kind of notice.
New York?
I guess it's New York. Sometimes I do New York, sometimes it's Irish, sometimes it's both because I can't decide.
So it's New York.
Yeah, it's New York. It's New York.
I roar.
But she stands up and goes, Tamahaku! You don't be ordering me around like some fucking maid, alright?
Get
I'm
me
your
an ice
manager,
bath.
alright? And he's like, I'm just fucking around. Sorry. Anyway, more faces, nice. Ice baths. I hear. I can at least help with that.
Ice baths all around.
You're the manager. Can I get your autograph too?
This is gonna sober me
And
up.
she kind of looks and goes, you know, that's not bad. And she
Then I'll
looks
get drunk
over
again.
to Martine, and she goes, ha! Hey, Toshi! And you hear like a, and it, not like he's clearly just in his normal street clothes, but Toshiro comes around the corner. This is a like the biggest hobgoblin you guys have ever seen.
I
just-
heard you guys are getting married.
Oh, congrats!
What, us? The hell are you talking like? You can
someone
see
in the
that.
crowd was yelling about it.
Will you please be Haku with me? I can't do both of us.
What the hell are you talking about?
Married? Is this something? Did you talk? Cagnan, is this some
I didn't-
stunt, Tausi?
No, I didn't sign off on this.
Yeah, I'm not.
There was a picture.
I don't remember you getting down on one knee.
I am ordained.
It looks like a picture of you guys, of Haku and Toshiro on the moonlight. Astounding that it got printed this quickly.
that? They captured our moment.
Your
What's everybody's passive perception?
20.
11.
Well, of course you do
I
it.
think
Oh,
related.
you know. What?
I think I should just auto succeed on this.
You can roll a perception if you see Martine kind
Wouldn't
of
you
like.
have a really good passive?
Yeah. I'm gonna gift of luck it. I'm gonna roll just because I have
Wait, why do you have
roll
to roll?
today.
Oh, my passive is 16.
Oh,
now.
excellent. That's a 24.
Oh, nice.
Only got a 15.
So, you guys all hear Brad. You know. You guys all hear Braddock say, "Oh, look, they captured our moment." You, Mort, hear this and notice that Martine's been standing there like this the whole
Oh
time.
my god.
And the ring is just like on her finger, just like.
Mort's gaff cuts through everything.
Let's hear it.
Through the multiverse. This gas
Mort will.
Telani's like, oh my god, I'm so happy for you both!
Mort's going to
What's
take
going
a
on?
full dash action up to the two of them. Oh my god!
Hey,
Oh!
Yeah, some
Can I do it?
Magnet and Telsey are like, I'm supposed to clap, right? And they're like, hey, congratulations.
Yeah, good for you
Yeah, the
guys.
wrestlers all like clap their hands and
Can I get some more ice in here? Thank you.
Ron's feigning surprise, like, oh my god, what
a
a
straw for you."
surprising.
Let me do it! Let me do it!
Do what?
I'm
But-
ordained.
Oh, that!
Let me do it!
Yeah, I guess
Okay!
that'd actually be
we'll plan this
appropriate.
later!
Can I be the
Oh
ring
my
bearer?
god! Oh,
So,
Mort's like walking.
is there
back and
anything
Do I
else?
get
That could be, that could be
So,
cute.
I'll wear a little touch.
no,
Magnet
no,
who
no,
speaks
no.
up as you guys are like kind of having this.
Wait,
this
why
moment.
are we here?
Because
to talk to
he,
Haku.
because
Oh.
Haku invited us back here for the VIP treat.
So we're just chilling.
Yeah.
literally.
Okay, I can start drinking.
Oh my god.
What else am I supposed to do?
It's a celebration, Mort.
You weren't here earlier. You don't know what she's done.
No, Mort, tonight
Is she
it's
blacking out again?
It's okay. We'll get to carry back.
She was dead for 3 minutes.
Oh shit! Maybe you should. Yeah, look,
I
and
was
she pulls
not.
out.
He's
She pulls out the
exaggerating.
portable dessert thing that Brundlefly gave, and she's like, "Yeah, have a strawberry tart.
Does it have alcohol?
Okay.
It's made with liquor sauce."
Okay.
Yeah, nailed it. All right, wunderbar. Just keep eating those, and they won't run out.
I eat all of them.
But you start to
pop-up.
feel. Roll one more con save for me, Servia.
Yeehaw. 21.
Flash of genius -2. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
think-
I'm
Show me
kidding.
a twins.
You hit that moment where you've like mildly sobered up, but I know if you went hard immediately, you might lose it all on the floor. So you might need a glass of water, maybe an hour, but you still got some. There's still
Well,
some.
I have an Everglade water skin.
Oh, perfect. So you can just chug that shit.
Got a boot and rally.
Someone get me that ice bath so I can
Exactly,
go
an
pee.
ice bath. She needs to drink, pee 3 times, and then you're like, listen, I need to drink water, pee 3 times, take an ice bath, and then I'm good to go. Let's go out on the town.
I change my
Like her
clothes
smoke.
so that they're appropriate for like an ice bath.
Hell yeah.
It's just like a one piece.
It's Sailor Moon.
She's funny.
On her. And she gets her own ice bath. Morsq gets his own ice bath. And,
Oh, I feel fucking sober now.
the night goes on for you guys. Kind
Still in
of.
your system.
They share a shot.
I
And
need
they
more
pour a
ice.
drink for all of you guys. Like,
Yeah.
hey, everybody drinking H here?
Hey!
Absolutely.
Who cares?
Honestly, you guys
Eeyore.
you guys remind me a lot of us a few years ago. And you can notice there's actually a few of non-wrestlers who have joined the room. There's an elf with a pretty nice beard. He seems to have monastic robes on of like a fire aesthetic
that
almost
you,
with
Kimmy?
some
Realmore.
dragon stuff.
No, that would be Shpebulok.
Oh, and then you left. Oh no, and then Ophelia, right? Mom's name was something else. And then you see a drow lady standing next to them.
Sarmia stops drinking for a second.
It's not Moldea, but she is a looker.
Yeah,
And they're kind of next to
Sarmia doesn't
Haku,
discriminate.
and they kind of all go. He says, "You guys have all been fun. You remind me of us a few years ago, so kind of hope we meet again sometime." Oh shit, Telani, you know them. We're gonna meet again at the Winners Gala. If you're there, you're friends with her. You're gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
If you, we're getting you in. If you can't listen, if they're not
Yeah.
letting you in, you come and talk to Will. Will, you can tell Haku's had. You can see there's like 5 of those empty bottles next to his ice bath at this point. It's like, oh, okay. He's starting to kind of slur some of the words together. He's like, I'm gonna get you in.
We
His
saw
house,
the
he goes,
first one
we'll
arrive, and now there's
we'll
5
take care of you.
I'll tell you another
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
40 times sad.
You've had one drink. You've kind of been nursing it this whole time. You doing all right?
Yeah, give me a second one right now.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Mort throws the entire one that he has back right now.
Oh God! All right. What do you want? Do you want the same? You want something else?
Yeah, one more.
Ice bath for more.
Oh, he's in an ice bath
I
already.
need more ice.
Poor
Please
she
don't
literally
give
just
her
buries
more
him.
ice.
Just his hands are showing in the ice.
Every time I pee, some more ice melts.
Oh, you're not supposed to pee in the ice bath? Is that what you've been doing? Oh God! You gotta take a
so
shower after this ice bath.
I just
You're
make
so
my clothes
dehydrated.
clean. Oh no, I've been drinking water and
Haku
then
is
down.
laughing so hard. Aunt Sophia is just like,
Somebody give me an
I'm
ice
just
bath.
wondering. I'm like, which all of the group is there? It's like, is it the B squad? Of the
B squad's
X-Toads?
not there. It's just the
Okay.
main X-Toads right now.
Okay.
Except for Turek.
Okay. That makes sense.
Ron's figuring out how to shotgun beers. He's like taking his claw. And oh, this is good.
Killia's giving you pointers, the dwarf, who's just like patched up. He's sharing drinks with you, Cassidy. It's a montage of you guys kind of partying. A traditional anime party montage. You know, somebody gets a tie around their head at one point.
Shot.
Yeah, there's shots. It's Braddock, yep. It's and Martine. They're doing it together. Yeah, they're doing the poses together.
What's the Runa equivalent of gargoyling? What am I thinking of? I don't know.
What's gargoyling?
Like, you know, you do the keg stand. There we go.
Oh,
like
there it is, yeah.
the keg stand, except gargoyle is like you crouch on top of it.
Oh, just a cake stand. It'd be a gargoyle, and it's a fucking party. And you guys go on the everybody heads off to where they sleep for the evening. Are we all heading back to the Innocent Cake? Are we going back to the ship? Who wants to go
I'm
where?
on the way back to the Innocent Cake to get some cake.
You don't have to answer because I have a thing for you.
Okay.
Everyone else.
I think Ron will go back to the ship.
Innocent cake.
Innocent cake.
I mean, I don't want to be alone at the ship.
Come on, let's go.
Where are you going? The ship?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's go to
Sarmia has to go to
Wait.
the ship eventually, unless she falls asleep.
Oh God, but I want to know how Braddock is doing.
I'm doing fine, Mark. I'm doing fine.
I don't think.
Oh wait, no, actually, he's obviously gonna want some alone time.
Mark, go
I
up on the ship.
just said a message
Cassidy's
back.
gonna go back
No.
to the ship.
I like to imagine
More
that
chest message again.
it takes you
Okay.
up to the street of the inn.
What's
Like
something
you've been
you always
walking and
say in
talking with them the
message?
whole time, totally cordial, and then you get to the inn and you're
You
like,
say
oh,
that,
all
like,
right. I'm gonna go back to the ship.
The whole time the conversation's been like, yeah, me
Yeah,
and
you've been
Martine just been trying to get some alone time.
So aggravating.
Yeah, don't worry, I've been there. Have fun.
We grab Cassidy and pull him away. Like we do not need him sleeping with another.
The candy cane comes in from the side of the screen. Sirmia, as you're like getting up to be like, well,
Say goodbye to
a big
Telani.
paw puts their hand on their shoulder. What are you gonna do?
I was just saying, is this where we're saying goodbye to Telani?
I guess maybe if you want to stick around. Does anybody else think about that?
I think Mort would. Mort
Yeah.
loves Telani.
Yeah.
So as you guys are all getting ready to leave, Sirmia, you're like, I'm sobered up. Let's go party.
It's only 4 a.m. Let's go.
You all are getting ready, and you notice that Telani hasn't gotten up to leave with all of you. And she kind of walks up to you, Sirmia, and says, I mean, Ivan, he's going to train me for a month with Tama Haku.
Yeah, it's an honor.
Like you said, it's an honor. I mean, I know you understand more than anybody.
Yeah.
I'll try to stay in touch, and we'll see each other in a month at my parents' castle, which I haven't been to in some time. We don't need to worry about that right now.
Okay, wait, obviously you have my blessing, but you have to do a shot with me right now.
She puts her paws and gives you just a big ol' smooch, just like right on the forehead. She's like, God fucking damn it, I love you so much. A shot, and then I'm doing one last night of partying with you, and I will crawl myself back to this place in the morning.
I pull out 2 ball jars and start pouring Dwarven fire whiskey in both of them.
And at that point, you hear
Hey!
Sophia go, "Oh
Shots.
shit, she would fit in with us pretty well." And Maki's like, "Told you." And she's like, "Okay."
Can't believe I'm about to use a diamond tonight.
So who's gonna go a dive-in with Telani for her last night? Hurrah!
I will definitely go with diving with Telani.
Fuck yes, Mortimer Phobos. I got that right?
My last name?
Yeah.
Bretis.
Bradis. I'm damn it. Phobos was somebody in the other.
Braddock
Hurricane
and the
thing,
Braddys. Telani, it's been an honor. You've so great.
Oh right, yeah.
We have.
I
some
nonchalantly.
Oh, I understand. And she
Can't wait
looks-
to meet back up with you.
She looks
Good.
to
We're
Martine and sends something in Osnabrückian, and she responds back, and they like wink at each other. And,
Are we still in the
That's a
black
cute
market?
language you got there.
oh, don't worry about it.
Are we still in the black market?
Yeah.
Okay, as the night goes on, I start asking around for like a magic item, but it's just a liver.
Just like an animal liver?
No, like a replacement for my liver. I'm getting around that.
You're asking
time.
for an illegal tramp? Serbia.
No, I just need a better liver.
Serbia.
What?
Don't.
I'm rich, bitch.
I think we're all rich. It's the principles.
There's nothing wrong with having a liver. You're getting a fake arm.
Yeah.
Well, guys, on that note, me and Martine are heading back to the hotel.
Okay, bye. We'll check in with you later.
And by the way, I support it as long
Have
as
fun.
it's
Don't
not
forget to
inhuman.
reciprocate.
Oh, I don't. Oh, wait, I meant I don't forget. That's what I'm quite generous.
Very selfish ever.
It's weird to wear like a
I'm a
badge of honor.
Tom.
Plot twist. As Braddock walks away with Martine, newly affianced,
That's
right. We've been financed.
Yep.
You were gonna hook me up with a liver, right?
Well, Julian looks to you, and he says, well, I, excuse me, I am,
He's had several.
I would like a water, but I'm, down to keep going. We might want to talk to Lordy about that liver. The
Yeah,
black
I
market
really trust
deals.
that
Well,
guy.
listen. The black market deals with a lot of
I'm
things.
just kidding. I do really trust him.
Isn't that weird?
Me too. Isn't that weird?
He's the most trustworthy.
He feels like
That's
a
right, yes, I don't get it.
at this point.
Look, I feel like if you give him a challenge, he'll just kind of do whatever you want.
I need you to
I want a
make
synthetic
better-
liver that does something cool.
It was one of those things. Like when I originally
drink
wrote
an
it, I was
unlimited
like,
amount of booze.
It's a
Heavy.
+1 liver.
like neutral, just like neutral, just like science, and then like everybody liked him, and I'm like chaotic neutral.
I mean, he can still be evil and still be in the fucking you.
He can be chaotic neutral and committee blacks, and I feel with a better chance of redemption. Maybe. At least I was thinking about his actions, and they reflected more of a chaotic neutral up to that point than an evil alignment.
Evil's a sliding scale. After all, what is evil to one might be a benefit and a boon to the other.
It's weird that
And
Braddock,
that's what
go enjoy your
Braddock says
honeymoon.
before
Stop
Martine's like, shut up.
Stop
and she puts
philosophizing.
and locks it and shuts the door. And locks the door.
I cast silence on that room.
I cast silence in the hallway.
God damn it. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I love this group so much. Son of a bitch.
It's the most.
You're welcome.
Whoever cast as a ritual spell, it's the worst 10 minutes of his life.
Just a cold sweat after minute 2. The chalk lines start to waver a little bit.
They're talking for the whole time.
Mort also really tries to discuss with, I guess, who's around with Telani.
I mean,
Most of
Everybody but Braddock.
Yep.
Great. Mort is saying, like, wow, it's so crazy that you can just leave without just leaving a note and leaving in the middle of the night.
She's technically
Well, yeah,
Didn't you
I mean,
do
I,
the same
talking
thing?
to us.
No, I mean, I tried to
twice.
have I tried to have the common courtesy of like letting people know that I'm going
She's
to
got
leave like
ribs.
face to face.
I just leave a note.
You know, Mortimer.
I left 2 notes. 2 notes.
And that was better than not saying anything at all. I will give you that credit, yes.
See, she's got ribs.
What?
Thank you. I've been practicing my Telani.
Tablet talk.
Tablet talk.
Welcome to Tabula Talk. On this week's show, we
No, like TikTok.
Kim is the worst guest every time he's on there. He fucking hates
Welcome
it, and
to
Harris
Tablet
is clearly
Talk.
been the one who drags him every
Today's
time.
episode, Haku, gay or not?
And Haku was like, wait, what was that tagline? I said they wanted to talk about the match last night. Hey, and he just like reaches for the camera.
Technical difficulties.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
We will be back after the
Let's
worst.
talk about your perfect match.
The set's destroyed.
The set's destroyed, except they're like prestidigitating it as they're recording.
the third time this week.
He's fixing his tie, slicking back his hair, putting it back into a ponytail. So anyway, you were asking me about the match last night. And they're like, yes,
My job.
the match. So it
The
says
title
here
is like being
that your romantic
backspace.
life with Toshiro Nope. That's just. We're just gonna piss it up. Anyway, we're just gonna wing it tonight, sir.
Yeah.
Tell me about your training at us.
Well, now that we're getting to important subjects,
I'm sorry that we tangentialed off that for so long.
That's
Next one is
hilarious.
Haku.
After
Very
these
shot.
messages, we'll be right back.
100% what's on TV the next day. I decided there's magical TV in this. It's kind of like I've realized after reading
It's
Discworld,
Tabula.
it's kind of like Discworld in Tabula. It's just, it's magic, whatever the fuck you want, magic.
Tablet's actually on the back of a giant elephant.
Ooh,
That'd be really cool, actually. I almost put it on a floating island.
But it's
and
just
I'm like,
it's just underwater.
I like that it's just a landmass that just exists, and other countries that are more like restrictive have to be like, how dare they give people healthcare?
There's
makes
no
me so
space.
angry.
They make so much money off of this.
Yeah.
What healthcare? In the Lubra,
In
you have to
Tabla?
pay for that shit.
In the Lubra, healthcare
Not if you're
is his church.
unionized.
The death gods are the Lubran healthcare. They're the most common healers in the area. Here, there's like actual pharmaceutical doctors, not like take a pill. If it's a pill, it's literally like ground up, just plant in a capsule form. It's not like some machine chemical. But Julian does say, going all the way back before our tangent. How is that girl not asleep yet? Pardon me.
You only have once.
I want us to have a fun time tonight, but are there any other pressing matters we have in the city? Or I think my cousins, and he kind of like pushes back, and you can see Philippe and Claudine, who some of you had met earlier, and the rest of you saw were kind of like with Julian, but they never introduced themselves to you guys. Are kind of standing there looking a little out of place in like really nice fancy clothes amongst this just like street festival where even people who might be nobles are dressed in like t-shirts for all intents and purposes, like insignias of wrestling or Haku or whatever their favorite wrestler is. So they just look super out of place. He goes, I was heading to Tabla to get to my family's place in Morsq, which it's still in Tabla. It's just on the kind of, I don't want to say
It's
the
only
sticks.
been like a day.
It's only 2 days, but I mean, we could do like maybe a day. But if I could go, you guys could maybe meet me there if you want to meet in like a day or so. It's a day. It's about a day's airship trip from here. I can even pay for you and leave some tickets for you if you want. So our ship, I know we had talked about converting it to an airship.
Yeah.
That's good.
And well, it's gonna clear some of my bank account out. I'll at least for the down payment. If you guys could help with whatever the follow up is after that. But
Absolutely.
Yeah, Lordio is gonna help with the actual fixing of it to kind of help pull that cost down. But he's thinking maybe 5 days he can get the full conversion. The biggest thing is upgrading the engine with the mana crystal so that we can get a little bit more oomph out of it to lift us off. We're going to lose a little bit of cargo space, but we're losing a lot of those scientists too. We're going to keep the kitchen, the forever soup will stay intact. But, I mean, if you guys still want to stick around the city for a day or so, they're getting stuffy, and I know they're going to want me.
Did they have any drinks?
I can tell you one thing for sure: we're not leaving
They're,
the city tomorrow. We're gonna be recovering.
And what languages do you speak, Morty?
Oh gosh.
Because Julian wouldn't know this.
Oh, hold on.
That's why I asked, because I know you have a weird amalgam of languages.
I feel I probably should have more languages than I have technically, because I know you have a homebrew rule about my intelligence score. But what's on my character sheet is Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and Elven and Sylvan.
He would know Halfling, which aristocrats would not muddy their hands with, but he talks to everybody. So he looks to you, and in Halfling he goes, Claudine says she's put off by the pores.
More just gives her a stink eye for a second.
Which one of the pores is she referring to?
I don't think she sees a difference.
Like all the crowd?
And he
Don't tell
continues
that
in
to
Halfling.
Serena.
Yeah, he continues in Halfling, and he says, they remained married into good families, and kind of were able to shed the attachment to the Vald name, unlike some of us in the family. I've got a last name, but it's been connected to the Vald since his sister
If you get married, I'm ordained.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Morton.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head out probably in the morning.
Sermi is single.
I
More so drunk.
With a little bit more bravery and not also being terrified of both her and Maltea, I might I might perk an eyebrow, but she is a powerful person and friend who I will support. And you should talk to her about our dating something for her in the future, but not with me.
Is she not single?
I don't.
I gotta ask. She
Yeah,
hasn't
you
talked
asked
to
you
me
asked for
about
that,
things.
but I just want to let you guys know I'm gonna be gone in the morning, but I want to see you in like what? Maybe not tomorrow night, but maybe not tomorrow morning, but the morning after. Sometime 2 days from now, you guys can head up to Morsq. I can leave you tickets with your
You
names.
have the tickets.
Do I what?
You have the tickets.
Yes, I have. I will leave the tickets for you guys at the air dock.
Yeah.
So, listen, there's a small because of
Open
the
a bottle of wine.
because of the do what I can say shit letter. Okay, I got a little connection at Ravencrest. Okay, so there's a little tiny outpost over by your snack nest.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to them, they will have the tickets waiting for you. They got a personal airship that'll zip you on up. Guy's name is Bates Windfall.
Yeah.
Friendly dude.
I saw that.
He really likes to talk about fish though, so just like be fucking ready. Anyway, hey, listen. Let's party,
I don't.
but I just wanted to touch base on that before the alcohol makes me forget.
Mm-hmm.
He's really sober.
She gets it.
Take a shot.
You got it, girl.
I pour him a ball jar.
Oh my god. You know, it's a party night. Let's
You
fucking
can't
go.
finish a shot in one shot.
He does like it's like this big, and he's just like.
Why are you sipping it?
It's a shot. I pour one.
I'm so afraid that Serbia is gonna die.
That's why I need a liver. I've been doing this for 10 years.
Switching out your liver?
Since I was 17.
Yeah, I had my first liver transplant at 17.
No. I've been drinking since then.
Oh my god.
Let's go party. Let's go party.
I should probably quit unhealthy coping mechanism.
Oh,
I drink more.
Do you want to finally talk about it?
No, that's all they say about it.
So you guys,
Ward is fuming.
the night continues. You guys party throughout the night. Braddock, you party throughout the night. Everybody has a good night. You all wake up.
We take advantage of the silence.
You take advantage of. Actually, hold on. This is important.
roll a performance.
Of silence.
I believe in Braddock. We'll give it to him. He's been working for this for a while.
It was a nat 20.
Roll a D.
Honestly, the way that this
take
table
20.
rolls, I
Yeah,
believe
roll a
it.
D12. See how many inches.
He can giant size.
12 plus 5.
It doesn't matter what the base size is.
That's fair.
He's literally a grower, not a shower.
I'm gonna show you something crazy.
You know, giant size or
I'm gonna
not.
show you something.
No, I'm gonna grow.
All right.
You know,
So,
giant size is a selective
Within
thing.
the night,
You're visited by the Tooth Fairy.
kind of. All of
like
you
a babysitter holding
awaken.
an apple.
You're all in a kind of. It's in the tablet streets. You kind of notice that you're in. You don't feel.
We're all in sleeping bags that shape.
Yeah, that are shaped
perfectly
perfectly to your body.
God, this thing is
And
comfy.
they're the perfect temperature. Wait,
I'm
why are
not
you,
sweating or anything.
why are you in it?
It feels like there's a fan on me, but it's like the perfect temperature.
You're not
It's
in one of those
drying
sleeping
me
bags.
out.
You're at the hotel.
So as you guys all, as you
Why this
all
is a
walk
nightmare.
into like a town square, you all see you're in these perfect sleeping bags, and you're all having this conversation about this. As in the middle of town square, you hadn't really noticed it before. The fog seems to kind of clear a little bit farther, and there seems to be a little bit of a fountain. A little bit of water trickling out of
The
it.
fountain of youth.
And you
I'm
notice
over.
atop the fountain structure, atop the statue,
We're still drunk.
I think you
or what appears to be the statue, you guys see like an angelic figure like this. And then as you get closer, the figure part of the angel turns its head and steps
I was
forward
hearing.
and does no longer look like the figure in the painting. They're still, or the statue. Statue's still at the top of the fountain. But this figure is kind of stepping on air, stares down towards all of you.
Where are we?
In a fog-ridden town square, you're all sleeping.
Mort
Oh,
squints
it's a
so
dream?
hard.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
Roll to know if it's dream.
Yeah,
lucid
pretty much.
dreaming.
An insight.
17.
You notice this is a dream. Something's up. This is a dream.
Ha! Nat
Martine's
20.
not here.
Yeah. Nat 20.
You notice you can't. You're kind of looking around. You're trying to like look in any windows, and your face. It doesn't look like either of your two faces. The features look fuzzy, and it's like okay.
Oh, this shit again.
Yeah, this shit again.
I try to fly.
What was happening?
I had what was the
Insight.
Insight.
I try to grow wings.
24.
Oh yeah, you're like, oh yeah, this is one of those weird fucking dreams.
I'm guessing it's not going to be super high. I
Who
rolled
are
a
you?
5, but I don't remember what my.
Are you the
shit.
real Morsq?
It's gonna be like
My computer thing shut down with my, but I got a 5 on the dice, so I can't imagine it was more than like a 5 or an 8 or something like that.
Okay, you're
Nine.
really confused, Ryan. Like, what the fuck is going on? I was just sleeping. Mari and I were snuggled up. I was warm and wet at the same time.
Oh, insight plus 6, so 11.
Okay,
still.
so it was just a 10.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this isn't normal reality.
Oh.
You're like, why would we? I didn't even fall asleep in a sleeping bag. What the fuck? As you
Nice.
guys
I just
Oh,
made
my
it.
insight
ask,
is good.
who are you?
Actually, I got a 22.
Nice.
I thought it was.
The two of you lock eyes. The three of you are like.
I would much rather be in the real world right now.
As you ask, who are you?
Who
And
is
are you the
Angel?
real, whatever you said, tooth fairy?
Are you the real Telani?
Oh, he wishes. And the gentleman steps down. He is a golden-skinned.
Are you related to that devil lady?
Oh, you met Gazrig. Distant. It's more of an association, but I come as a friend of Delistra. I believe that
I know a guy over
strikes a
here.
chord with some of you. We are.
How's the
Patron?
Mistra doing?
See, we have a learned
Ron's
girl
even more
amongst
confused.
the
Am I
group
supposed
here.
to know who this person
I
is?
would simply like
You
to
told me you had a
no need
body.
for us to get amongst the weeds. There are. I wrote specifically here.
This
I
sounds
want
like
to
a
speak with
episode.
all of you, and I come with warnings. You faced a great many trials and tribulations, and I take only small pleasure in saying that your adventures are far from over. But a plot most twisted and sinister is bubbling just under the surface, and you lie on the precipice of strutting into a very dangerous situation. I must be careful what I say, for I am being watched from afar, and while often left to my own devices, certain language tends to draw the attention of others.
Who?
Me. You're onto some good sense.
Oh, thank
Keep
you. I
digging.
like sandalwood and
Your friend Delistra is doing good work
Some good
on my
sense?
accord
Yeah,
elsewhere.
I am pretty rich.
But some parting words of advice before we part ways for the moment. He looks to you. This will draw you closer to finding answers in the fog.
Oh.
Sermio, they look at you and say, the path to unlocking a slice of sunlight awaits to an unclouded heart.
Oh, she's so clouded though.
Right.
Liquor.
Leave
Long
me alone.
life.
I have more important things to do.
A long life. Peacefully lived.
If you retire. Just kidding.
But a distance until then. However, a chance for greatness. Cassidy. A familiar face in the mirror. Run. A sign to stay on course. When the time is safe, I will try and make a connection with you again. And he kind of looks off, kind of just not like right behind you guys, but it's like he's seeing something almost like he's hearing something off in the distance. I must go for now.
Who's watching you?
I will do my best to provide answers for the time being, but until then. And you all awake.
Yeah.
Birds are chirping. It's still that weird, warm autumn air, like the crisp coldness. So there's like this really strong fog on the ground. Not like the Luber fog, but like you're on the coast.
I
it's
still
very
get anxiety
warm.
for a second.
Ron full on does that thing that dogs do sometimes where when they're having like a nightmare, they're like running in their sleep and then they like jump up and scare themselves. He's like, what was that?
Oh my god.
I kind of like that. Those of you who are on before we continue, sorry, Julian has already gone in the morning. Continue on, sorry. Most of you are on the ship, so I'll just leave that. We can even just cut to you while being on the ship or however you
These
want
dreams are starting to become a real pain. Oh.
You guys had that too?
To be fair, you don't necessarily... Those of you, you three, all understood that this is something shared because of your super high rolls. You guys understood it's a dream, but not until... I don't know if you hear Cassidy say that, Braddock, if you are there in the morning.
I'll eventually make my way back to the ship.
We'll say
Braddock's beard and hair is all...
We'll say... him and Martine are both doing the walk of shame because they're still
it's
like...
not even a walk, it's a...
Yeah, it's not the walk of shame, but it's very like disheveled. The body paint is just smeared.
I'm just picturing like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Like he's got a piece of his mustache missing.
You guys didn't shower?
We didn't quite have time for that, Mort.
And Chris is like, nope, that's... Oh, Jesus. Not Jesus, sweeticious. All right.
It's 7:30.
Glad to have you back. We
came over here as soon as I did. I mean, as soon as we could.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're
I didn't shave it off.
we're
It
supposed to
rubbed
wrap
out.
things up and then go to the snack nest.
Godi's knife, find me heart. All
Have
right.
some coffee, more.
So, once we're gone, it sounds like Morsq, who kind of like waves from the top. It's going to be him and Maltea going to be taking it to their little dock here and be working on it. And we can get the skyship. Anybody else want to do anything lower in town, or are we just heading right there to Morsq? I know Julian left a few hours ago.
I talked to Lordio about the liver.
You know, we were working on something like that at the old lab that you set on fire! That was crazy.
It was on purpose.
He's working on something else.
I knew that we would get along. I'm glad we didn't kill each other. I was really worried there for a second. Kind of. I was also kind of excited.
I want to pay.
This guy's got a very
to
strange energy,
soup up
too.
my liver.
I
can.
We are in the free city, and while there are things that are more illicit than others, luckily there is also the Bauharth district, and they have some more holistic options for us. But
I
it
want
is
it
still a
to be
little
like-
seedy.
I want it to be like steroids on command.
Oh, I see.
You really shouldn't do that.
I
would say ethically, but
This is not about ethics. This is about.
Yes, this is not about ethics, Mortimer.
This is about science.
Thank you.
and-
She understands.
Don't ask should. It's ask could.
And
Exactly. The captain understands as well.
I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I'm very tired.
I'm not going to be so conceited to say that I'm going to try and quit drinking,
Or
but
can I
I
get some
am
coffee?
going to try and slow down. And this is one step towards
I don't think.
Cassidy is just going to make sure that he's got all the materials he needs
She's
to
saying all the
create
wrong
the
words.
shield
She's
based on
very
what the
drunk
schematics
still.
say, assuming that we are heading to the same place where the
I need to get some
original
eggs.
creator.
About a half day away.
Well, are we headed? The place we're going to, isn't that the same place? Of
Nope,
where?
there's Morsq and
Oh.
Samhain Hollow, and they're kind of like
Oh,
this.
okay.
Morsq is up here, Samhain Hollow's here.
We're
You're
going to
basically going... The middle of Tabla is filled with a city-sized forest,
Mhm.
and on the edge of it is a district of the city called the Bauharth District. It's filled with monsters, it's filled with shit. So you guys are going basically across Bauharth and up. So I guess if this is Bauharth, you're going up to Morsq, and then you can either dip down to Samhain Hollow,
Here?
or you can cut straight through to Samhain Hollow. So he's going to take you up here, and then the plan was to go to Samhain afterwards.
Okay.
And you couldn't even go farther down to Rime Frost? Yep, and then you're in the Deep Swamp. But roll me a general survival check as you guys are heading there.
Are we going to the Snick Nest to get
Yes.
I kind of want to just do one last window shot at the Snick Nest before we leave. But
Looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, the first time Braddock's actually shot.
I kind of just want to roll and see what they have, just like random. Survival.
If you're doing it at the store, give me an insight if you're looking for what they got.
I'll do gift book. 17. I'll do Bardic too, because why not? 18.
18? Alright. There's some pretty standard stuff. There's some weird things that catch your eye, though. You find 8 of these little seeds, and they seem to have this little, like, wind around them. It is a spherical sandstone.
8 of them?
8 of them. They're in a jar. You can see they're kind of like wind is blowing them about, and they're clinking against the glass. They're listed on the jar air seed. And it says 200 gold pieces. You guys have a lot of goggles, don't you? Somebody got.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, I think I have.
Or you can roll a general arcana check, and I'll count it for the whole store. I just don't want to tell you what everything does.
I've got those goggles of identify or whatever.
17.
Okay.
I think I just have like goggles of coolness.
So air
or
seeds.
something like
You
that.
can use an
It's like
action to
literally
throw the
just the
seed
goggles
up to
that make
60
it look
feet. It explodes on impact and is destroyed. When it explodes, the seed releases a burst of fresh, breathable air and it disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames within a 10-foot radius of where the seed landed. Each suffocating or choking creature within a 10-foot radius of where the seed landed gains a lungful of air, allowing the creature to hold its breath for 5 minutes. If you break the seed while underwater, each creature within a 10-foot radius of where you broke the seed gains a lungful of air, allowing them to hold their breath for 5 minutes.
That's fun.
So let's see.
Is it 200 for all of them?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Alright, let me see. Let's see what else for you.
I'll take these air grenades.
It's just Jeff here, so the mimic desk opens up like,
Yes,
I just-
200 gold,
I throw a
please.
pouch in his mouth.
You find also, let me see if there's a number listed for this. Okay. You're looking around while everybody else is kind of talking debates, looking around trying to find their tickets. Jeff's like, I'm over here. You guys are getting them handed out. You find these lodestone caltrops. It looks like a small gray pouch. It appears empty, but it weighs about 3 pounds. And you reach inside, you find a dozen small metal balls. As an action, you can upend the bag and spread the metal balls to cover a square area 5 feet on a side. Any creature that enters the area while wearing metal armor or carrying at least one metal item must succeed on a strength save or stop moving this turn. A creature that starts this turn in the area must succeed on a strength save or to leave the area. Alternately, a creature in the area can drop or remove whatever metal items are on it and leave it without needing to make a saving throw. The metal balls remain for 1 minute. Once the bag's contents have emptied 3 times, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Fun.
That is listed as 100 gold.
Pocket change.
And you find one other thing that kind of catches your eye. It looks similar to a hat of disguised self, and then you look at it closer. It's called a linguist cap. They're somewhat common, but I mean, growing up as a noble, I don't know how common they were for everybody else, but you'd see them around because they help with communication. It looks like a hat, just like a nice silk, colorful hat. While wearing it, you have the ability to speak and read a single language. Each cap has a specific language associated with it, and the caps often come in styles to those features unique to where the associated languages are most prominent. So you see, it's kind of like a hat rack, and you see there's basically one for any language you can imagine, and they're listed as 100 gold each. but if you wear it, it doesn't require attunement. And there's one language associated with each if you want.
What's like the most useful language?
What does everybody not have? We got a lot of languages. We got Void Speech, we got Sylvan. Do we have Aklo? I don't know if anybody has Aklo.
I don't think so.
No, that's Dark Fae. So there's Aklo, I know we have a few Draconic, Elven, Dwarven, the Celestial maybe, we might have one Celestial.
That would be me.
I speak giant.
Giant.
I think
There's also
halfling too.
Yeah, Halfling's a great language, so in this world. But
My great-great-grandmother was.
I was gonna say there's also Drow. You could do did I say Goblin already? But if those are the options that we got.
Can I have the page so I can take a picture of it? And I will get Aklo and Drow and Elvish.
Cool. 300 gold, please. Those are Fable items. I went not far enough. Alright. As you guys are getting ready, you hear somebody whistling a jaunty tune.
Ooh. And
you look upon the ship. The dock. Some of you saw the ship bay open the other day when you came in here. And there is a Dragonborn, blue. He's got like a big wide brimmed hat. You'd see there's like 6 fishing poles sticking off the side of this thing. But it's definitely like a ship that has flying capabilities. Turns and looks. Ah!
Wait, we're going to Morsq. Oh, okay. We're
To
not.
visit Julian's family.
Okay, so we're not going to the Raven Crest yet. Okay.
These were the Ravencrest people. If you go to the guild, they're in Samhain Hollow, where he's also trying to get. It's like a half day away from Morsq.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, so we are going to Silent Hollow?
You
first?
can go there after Morsq if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay. Okay.
What
It
was
was-
I going to talk to Kim about again?
Because I was just like, are we
Learning
taking the kids
spells.
with us, or are we leaving them
he
on the
wants
ship?
to talk to you about some of the Veld stuff that you have.
And I was going to ask him about learning a spell.
Let's see.
It's the air seed. And I think they all come after that.
Okay.
And he looks and goes, well, you know, if you're doing a favor here and Julian paid for you, well, I suppose we could work and wouldn't mind doing some fishing at Samhain Hollow myself. Haven't been there at Lake Harwell in quite some time.
What kind of fish are there?
Oh, all kinds that you can imagine.
Go in great detail.
You know what? I would love to, but we do not have the time. But we have got a full day's travel, and believe me, my boy, I could talk to you from start to finish about every type of fish that I have ever caught.
I would love that.
Hop on board. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Mort.
Constitution.
If we are eventually making our way to Silent Hollow, Braddock would
That's a
grab
nat
the
20
kids.
on this evolved dice.
Braddock would grab the kids who wanted to go to Raven Crest.
Oh, for sure. And he'd be like, ah! And he kind of flashes. He's got a little Raven Crest insignia. I took the guild trials myself back when I was a teenage boy. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And
Yeah,
he's-
we're gonna do good. Yeah.
Ah, yes, you remind me
We're
of
gonna
myself.
be the best.
Best of luck to you, my boys. As they kind of like pump each other up. Fellas. People? One of them's a boy. As you guys
They're
kind
barely
of
people,
all
but they're people.
get on, and Mort, for the full, he's not kidding when it's a day's travel. It's like you guys are in the air for like 9 hours. It's fucking gorgeous. Like, I mean, it's rolling hills, there's mountains off in the distance, ocean as far as you can see on one end, and then you can see way off into like the country of Kirstenia, which is kind of like where that weird upside down Y lake is on the map. The Conorak is to the south, Kirstenia is to the east and west. It's kind of separated by a mountain range in the middle. You can even see where your buddy Thuk lives. Some of the mountains of the giant country island of Crux. Way out. You can just see the very tips of the mountains.
You can hear him casting a cantrip.
You guys see numerous flying creatures kind of going throughout. Dragons and their little ones flying behind them, a griffin and their like a flying V of griffins as you're going. Normal birds, some smaller like pigeon griffins like land on your guys' like the side of the boat to like rest for a little bit. Nothing attacks you. It's pretty. Bates seems very well versed. He's singing, doesn't care. He's like, hold on to your pineapples, and like, and you guys like keel off to one side as like these giant Quetzalcoatlus like fly past you, and he pulls you past the pterosaurs, and eventually you see it has gotten to be a lot of evergreen, pines, and cypress up in the air. You have hit more of a northern climate. There's a definite chill on this air. As you guys see a small village, maybe 50 to 100 houses, a few hundred people, small, compared to what you've been to. Smaller than Balikar, but not too much smaller than Balikar. Little, maybe about Amberwood size. Off, just sort of in... right, not on the foot of the mountains, but the mountains are somewhat close. You can see there's a big, expansive forest that looks like it goes into a deep gulch far behind this city. And... oh, anybody can roll me a history check, but it's safe to assume that this might be the city of Morsq.
This is where those rich people live? 19.
Yeah, 19.
4 plus
22.
10. Mark's too busy learning about fish to pay attention.
Yeah.
I did get a
You're
nat
taking
20
notes.
on my
Yeah, you're taking... I will give you a advantage on any nature check pertaining to sea life in the Tavalan area.
Oh, cool. That will definitely come up.
Honestly,
I mean, if I dive into the water,
yeah,
again,
for
it might.
adventures it will. But you guys, so
Is that one of the
everybody who
poisonous
rolled a
fishes or the
15 or
healthy
higher,
ones?
you guys know this is
I'm glad
indeed
you
Morsq.
asked.
This will kill you in a second.
It's known for the big Morsq woods behind it, and also this is where Ehrenveld came from. Well, that's kind of just generally known in history. This is where his family came from. Even though the Veld line is fairly thin at this point, the bloodline has discerned into just different names, Julian being one of them. This is their entire family tree, and a unicorn that Saoirse drew. But where is it? Aaron's over here, and then where's Julian? Julian's right here. Julian's grandma is Eloise Veld and Remy Bonvillain. And so Claudine and Philippe are part of the same grandpa line. And then there's the other
He's a
sibling,
Bond villain.
and then Aaron, who didn't really have anybody other than Valthea. I put there if I'm there because they're boyfriends. But so the Veld family, even though they kind of fell from grace, they still have a little bit of this in pull. Even though Julian isn't necessarily directly attached to that. You haven't seen him for about a day. You miss him. I'm kidding. I won't put that in your mouth. But Martine did that last night.
Oh.
Braddock,
Yes, she did.
know, yes, she did.
Yeah, she-
Braddock, you know there's actually a guard captain who's been here since Veld. She's well known. Like, she was a rookie when she started, and she's just overseen it since then.
Wow. It's impressive.
I forgot to write her name down, but it's in the source book. I'll bring it down here and I'll have it next week. You guys also, those of you who got we'll just say that most of you know this part. The deadhead type of mushrooms and infectious kind of zombie-like virus that they come with.
We know about them if any of you have read the first journal.
Yes.
Then you know about them.
They are rife in those woods. And Cassidy, you know that a particular voracious beast that is immune to poison so the deadhead doesn't affect it likes to roost in these woods, known as the Barghest. And rumor has it there's an alpha that lives in these woods, which is even more dangerous. But we'll worry about that next week as you guys safely land
Sounds
outside
like
of
a
Morsq.
challenge to me.
Good night, everybody!
Good night.